Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Fabledom. Last time we got the second date knocked out with Agnes, and we're currently working on the third. We've got a bakery and a windmill going to kind of boost the bread production. Everything else I think is going just fine. We have vegetables coming in, we've got grapes, we've got tulips, and the bread is really the only one that's lacking. We also are working on the wall stone thing. We just have to get this last wall that I was building to test it out complete, and then that should be done. Today, in addition to like increasing the amount of people we have available for things, I want to keep working on, or I want to improve our like resource production. Where we've got a lot of stone going on. We don't have a ton of stone brick that we're turning it into, so I think I should make another stone masonry, and we're definitely lagging on wood. Part of that, I think, is we're dragging all of our wood into planks and coal like really fast. So today we're gonna try and boost the production of our materials, and we're gonna build out this direction here. If you watched me play Synergy, you know I'm obsessed with having like roads that make a nice grid. Alright. So, if we want to improve production, we should build a lumber camp. And I'm kind of thinking like, we have this new well coming in that's going to serve these houses, but we could also build around it. I think we should start like adding industry over in this corner, so because we have our big industry zone over there. So let's slap down, because we won't want to cover any of this with farms, so maybe we put the new lumber camp here and make sure a forester is attached. Excuse me. Sure. Build that. And then we don't need another quarry just yet. We did build the walls, that's good. We need another stonemason. The area is occupied. Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. Alright, stonemason there, and then across the street we'll put down another stockpile. This guy. It's like here, 1, 2, 3. And then I don't know, these guys might be close-ish to here, but I'm not 100% sure if they are. And in that case, I think I will put down just a couple more homesteads here. And the good old 2x2 works pretty well for this, because if you look at the basic well, it'll cover all of these guys. We could try to jam even more houses in there. You know what? I'm actually gonna do this. Hold on. We're going, I'm embracing the full Tetris here. Oh, I gotta cancel this guy. Actually, this is probably better that I cancel it. We're going full Tetris here. We wanna extend you backwards. I've done this poorly. And then delete both of these. And now we'll just have 3 or like 4 like really long houses. So they had a clothesline and they have an outhouse. Your neighbor also has a clothesline. Oh, never mind. You did it on your own. That's even better for me. I hate making decisions like that. Let's see here. Remove. This is another thing that people pointed out, is if you originally build the foundation and delete like this space in the middle, this like random bit of lawn will stick around. And so you can technically have people's I don't know if you'd call it a lawn or their garden or whatever. You can technically have people's gardens and whatnot separated from their actual land property, which is kind of funny. We could stick... I mean, why not? We have so much money, and this will set us up for the future pretty well here. So I'm gonna go ahead... and add all of the houses that I could possibly have available here. Do you see how this house is a different direction than the roofs of the other houses? What were they thinking? Anyway, build. And this is gonna like chunk away even more of our wood that we have. All right, last house here. Looks like they got a little greenhouse. We'll throw the greenhouse in the back of the yard there. Built. Fantastic. 6 houses, 6 homesteads, I should say. That'll be good. The other thing that we're waiting on, town well, finished construction? Oh, right. We're working on this guy over here, and those guys should be able to run the juicery and the iron quarry and the blacksmith and all that fun stuff. We're waiting on our missions to complete here. We've got the military tutor and the manning the walls. Takes 22 and 28 days, and then we have Tour de Ramon is 17 days. So we got quite a bit of time to wait around for the next chunk of missions to complete. Feast Hall is way too big. I was looking at like this little nook here and seeing if I could stick anything small in there. Wedding Hall is pretty big. Does it say how big it is when you're looking at it? It doesn't really. Ministry of Parks is too big. Too big. Oh, just slightly too big. I've done a poor job of picking where I should put my buildings. We could put one of these smaller buildings like this guy. I could go like right here. Kind of like that. How much do each of you cost? Looks like, well, the cheapest of them are like 50 iron, 50 planks, 30 bricks. So those are pretty cheap. But some of the more expensive ones are like 100 iron, 80 planks, 50 bricks. So it looks like the Feast Hall is probably it's like the biggest building that we haven't built yet. But but it's also the cheapest building that we haven't built yet. So it's kind of interesting. Employs 3 nobles. Interesting. And we only have 2. So it's good to know that nobles have to work in some of those buildings. I would love to continue fighting in the Arena of Trials. We only have 2 waves left. But we're waiting on our military people to come back too. Looking for a worthy ruler to serve. Excuse me, I don't even have that amount of materials to send to you. Sorry, nerd. I'm not gonna give you 80 planks and 60 bricks to work for me. Are you insane? We're at 6,000 coins. We also could go ahead and just buy the rest of the territory here. How much do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And they're going to get more and more expensive each time. Even if they stayed 800 gold each time, it would still cost me 8,000 gold. So we'll have to be a little more... What happened to this road? We'll have to be a little more careful with our money than just like buying all the stuff at one time. The area is not occupied. You cannot lie to me like this. There was a road there just a moment ago. Well, it is a little buggy from time to time. There are worse things than your road disappearing. Welcome 3 visitors. Bring in the peasants. Now, the reason I'm building this road out over here is I'm kind of thinking I want to unlock this land that has the prismatic goo on it. And I want to start harvesting that because you can utilize that for, so like more missions are available, but I don't have the availability to take more missions. You can start harvesting that and using that to fire cannons and crossbow bolts. I've only seen that like available for the dragon, but that would be nice to be able to drive the dragon away. How's our, you guys haven't built any of this stuff yet. Let's high priority you. I would like to get all of this off the ground here. And then this is going to be only for, well, I guess you'll probably want stone over here. So wood and stone for this stockpile. Maybe it would make sense, like, even though we have plenty of rock, maybe it would make a lot of sense to have a stone camp over here. I understand how a stone camp works. I've built many of them. Just because having the production of the stone where the stone masonry is, that just seems like it makes a lot of sense. Because then they don't have to be hauling stone all the way over from the other side of the kingdom, really. Oh, mission complete? 0 peasants have gone. Survivors of 2 commoners. Fantastic. Hey, we got some stone brick and some bread. And some money. I'll take it. We got a world event. We recently left our own realm due to the horrible conditions we were forced to live in. We were hoping to settle here with you. However, we could use some coin to help get us started. 2 commoners for 250 coins? Yeah, I can do that. That's like a single cycle's worth of rent. We've unlocked the concert hall. We got 1,000 coins, but we do have to pay 110 coins per cycle. How big is the concert hall? I haven't even built the other one, the theater? Is that what it was called? Yeah, the Grand Theater. Concert hall? Is it the same size? Here. If I put you here, you reach the edge of the neighborhood over there. Okay, the concert hall has 1 extra space around, I guess it'd be 1 extra radian, 2 diameter. That's very interesting. I wonder how much this would, like, we'd have to plop it down, like, in the field here to cover this neighborhood. And then if we wanted to cover this area of the kingdom, we'd have to, like, bulldoze a bunch of houses, which I guess we could do. It's interesting to think about. It is plus 30 desirability, though, which is really nice. This one's only 20, which is the same as the puppet show and the street theater. But it's much bigger of an area of influence, so you could throw this down. Like, oh, theater on the hill? I kind of love that. I don't think the concert hall will fit. No, it's too big. We don't have that terraforming technology. But this is pretty dope. I kind of like that. It would cover most of the neighborhood over there, especially if we tucked it in a little closer. Ah, man, if we could move it over 1 further. Oh, actually, no, wait. Right here is actually kind of perfect. It's missing 1 of the townhouses, but that's okay. Mission completed. Danger low. Please don't have killed any of my archers. Fantastic. We got some food and positive relationship. Let's see. Agnes has a mission for me. No danger. Doesn't change my relationship, but we do get money. How many commoners do you need for this? Recover your salary. You received a strange message asking you to send a delegation in order to retrieve the payment of your previous mission's success. A bit confusing since they never forgot a payment, but some questions are better left unanswered. How many commoners? Oh, it only takes 2 commoners? We got 10 spare ones? Alright, get out there. Get me some money, team. No missions? The opportunity to accept that guy's mission must have expired. Alright, I guess we only have 2 missions to work on now. Yeah, more peasants, please. Have you guys... Ah, you finished the lumber camp. Fantastic news. Oh, it's because we haven't built any of this stuff yet. Let's go ahead and prioritize these. I'm assuming once these houses are built, whoever moves in here will work over there and it won't be as far of a journey. Because over here is a little bit of a trek. Although it's not much difference from here to there, but what are you going to do? We definitely gotta put a guy to work there. And we haven't built the stone camp yet, so, or the stockpile. But we have plenty of people to be working. We do want to keep an eye on our food. Pork is okay, but we honestly should probably build another pigsty and another chicken coop. Vegetable production, not a problem. Fish is doing well too, especially because we have a fisherman's hut we haven't even tapped into yet. Honestly, probably should be putting people to work there, just because otherwise they're not doing anything. It's a waste of time not to have them being productive. Oh, there's a iron deposit in the way there. So maybe, is this gonna affect anybody? Oh, it's gonna affect those homes over there. Well, it won't. If you put it here, it will. But if you put it here, no problem. Doesn't interact with the houses. It interacts with the backyard. You won't be able to have a picnic back there because it'll smell like pig. But right now it'll be fine. Chicken coops also make noise, so we want to put that right here as well. These I don't feel like prioritizing. It's not a dire emergency to get our hands on more eggs or pork. I think it would just be good to get ahead of that in the future. Bakery is up and running. Still waiting on one more plank for the windmill. It's been delivered, and they're building the windmill. Fantastic news. Townhouse is finished. They're going to continue working on this guy. That's part of the reason why I want to, like, address the wood issue. Is, as we continue to try and build, if we don't have people compensating for the increased resource constraints, we're not going to get anything done. Dragon, no! We were just talking about you! About how I need Ballista to chase you away. Alright, our sword fighters succeeded, and we got 10 armament. Sir Payne, well done. Alright, the dragon is dragon on happiness. Dragon on. That was unintended. Alright, we have more soldiers here. I think we want to come down here and just start beating on the next wave. So let's grab our archers. We'll grab our sword dudes. And I think the way we had it stacked up last time worked pretty well. I should also probably continue to train people, especially because we just got more armaments. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's get two more archers going here. And what would it take to to kill a dragon? We would have to have a tower. And then you have to have a ballista on the tower? What if here, hold on. We have a lot of money, so I'm just kind of round octagon. What's the best tower? I think from like a defensive standpoint, round is best. Less flat faces, the better. Let's go for round. It just looks cool. Tower height. Oh! I didn't even know that was an option. That's so cool. I assume it doesn't do anything. It's just like functionally neat. Let's make them tall, man. That's cool. And then like the outer towers will be shorter. So we'll have the middle towers, and then you put a cannon on the top of the thing? Hold on. Hold on. We're getting weaponry. Hold on. Ballista fires a powerful projectile that causes damage on impact, deals damage to a single target, intermediate fire rate, and fortification level is medium. The cannon, a powerful projectile that causes a small explosion on impact, dealing splash damage. Deals splash damage in a small area, slow fire rate, very high fortification level. And then we have a mortar, which fires a powerful projectile that causes a large explosion on impact, dealing splash damage. In a large area, very slow fire rate, and very high fortification level. No cannons. Oh, ballistas can attack the dragon once the dragon loses enough health. So cannons are not for dragon hunting. Let's get our hands on a ballista though. So this is exactly what I was talking about. So fires projectiles at enemies that are engaged in combat. Each projectile uses 1 prismatic liquid from the closest storage. So that's not what I wanted to do. Round tower. This guy's tent, it's being absorbed by the tower. Also, build both of these. Okay, so we've got ourselves some weaponry here. We don't want to destroy that. Now, we come over here. Let us unlock the prismatic liquid territory. Oh, it's in 2 different... I thought, in my head, this was 1 territory, and I was getting 2 prismatic liquid for the price of 1. Rats. And that's the only prismatic liquid I have in my entire realm. There's a pig herd. Alright, well. Unlock this location. Now, how do we do the harvesting here? Get me this goo. Prismatic liquid extractor. Gathered from the attached pool. Once depleted, the structure loses its functionality. So if we fire all of our ballista, does that mean we just run out of, like, the ballista are no longer useful? That seems like an interesting design choice. I don't know if I like it. Yeah, let's do it like this. So it takes grapes and grain to produce prismatic liquid. How much is in a pond? 50? I'm gonna get 50 shots out of each of these ponds and then they're gone? That's kind of wild. All right, and then we'll build a little road here. And then we'll bring a stockpile around here, I suppose. I don't know who's gonna work this thing because it's so far from anybody else. All right, prioritize. And like having a dragon just kind of floating around is not the worst thing in the world. He's gonna attack my people. We're already we're sitting pretty high, like at 85 happiness. I think things are going pretty well there. Those just get built on their own, I guess. But yeah, I would love to see these guys in action. Probably not today, since we still need to figure out the prismatic goo. Maybe these people who live up on top of this hill will work over here. And they're not too far away. They do have a road. I did bulldoze part of it. Because it looks kind of like it allowed me to build a road where it shouldn't have been built. Which is funny. But let's just move the road then. Not too bad. I also don't need that little nubbin there for whatever reason. I've seen people's pictures of their own kingdoms, and they had stone bridges. I haven't seen oh, it's right there. Never mind. I take it all back. Long? Lit! It's a lit bridge. Very cool. Get this out of here. Give me a stone bridge. And lit up. That's cool. And it's just 5 normal stone peanuts. Hey, excuse me. Who let this tree grow up in the middle of my road? How rude. These dudes are fording the river? That's impressive. I wonder if I don't wonder anymore. I think I should definitely do this. Too close to hill. But I think I should build a road across across the river here. This tree is in the way. Can I bulldoze you? Sure can. Progress, baby. Let's see here. And then we want to wiggle the cobblestone road around the hill here. And we'll have to move our picnic table here. Just inward. And then right there. Fantastic. And then replace this wooden bridge with stone. Stone here in the kingdom of me. More newcomers. Let's get some commoners this time. Mix it up a little bit. Lit short stone bridge. Ta-da! The dragon is back. What's up, Eric One Eye? Oh, he was just hanging out for a little bit. Did you guys build any of this other stuff yet? You have not. It's because we're dragging on wood. And a lot of it's chunked into the coal, and coal is already gone. 17 days worth of winter, or coal. I assume that's because it's been spread out around everybody's house, even though we don't have a reserve. We have another mission from Agnes. Oh! The local baker's conspiracy. I do not want to do anything that would jeopardize my relationship with my future wife. So let's not do that. On the other hand, we will do the next spawn wave of the Arena of Trials. Get in there. Get all of these skeletons beat down. I think this is the best way to do this. For whatever reason, the way I have it set up where Rufus... I also love that the people are just wandering through the battlefield. But the way I have it set up where Rufus is standing in the middle and then you kind of have all of your other guys around the edge, all of the skeletons seem to focus specifically on Rufus and not on any of your other knights or archers or anything. So because Rufus has such a huge stockpile of HP, your other people don't really get injured all that much. Does that guy have a cool helmet? Are you the guy in charge? Look at this guy. He's got like a purple helmet and a feather in his hat. Nobody else has that. What about over here? Where'd my other guys go? Oh, you didn't even join the fight. That's fine. Like, that was easy, and I was missing some of my swordsmen. Not a problem. Tons of iron. Iron is not a problem. Stone brick is also not really a problem for me. It's all about the wood now. And getting the prismatic goo extraction going. So yeah, if we can get this guy going, and part of it is without this stockpile, we're not really functioning well from a resource standpoint, because nobody's gonna be there. If they do produce a bunch of wood, which they are working on, they're gonna drag it like, where the hell is the next stockpile even? It's got to be so far from here. So they're just gonna like drag it elsewhere. I assume that's where this person is going. So yeah, I don't see a way. I don't want to empty storage. I don't see a way to prioritize this stockpile lot, because right now the stockpile can't store anything. Yeah, that seems to be kind of an oversight, is that your stockpile lot isn't tied to a priority. So it's being out-prioritized by, like, everything else that demands wood. So I guess we'll get there eventually, but for now, until we can get that side of the town up and going, we're not going to be able to do a whole lot. We're running out of coal as well. Part of that is it's just not available to anybody, and I also assume part of it is we don't have enough wood to keep the coal furnaces fed. So we'll deal with it. Recover our salary. Fantastic news. More money. I'll take it. All right, last Last hurrah of the episode, last wave here. Oh god, how many skeletons are gonna spawn? Oh my god, there's a giant. This was a terrible idea. Get him. Right, I don't know who he is attacking right now. I think he's attacking Rufus, which is not good for Rufus. Because the stone giant is actually dangerous. I messed around with him one time. And in the process, he pummeled Rufus to death. I don't know if Rufus respawns or not. That is not really something I want to find out. But let's have him tank a little bit. Let everybody else chunk on the stone giant for a little bit, and then we're gonna do a bit of kiting here. Okay, he's at 700. Every time he gets smacked by the giant, he takes about 50 health. Run for the hills, Rufus. And now we will have him do a lap around the embassy. Nope, he got smacked again. All right, come on back. Nope, keep going. Oh, the giant's walking through people's yards. Rufus, stop dying. There we go. Take out those skeletons. Holy, he leveled up. Genius. Ah, I didn't know that could happen. He leveled up and all his health came back. Prince Ben, incredible, amazing, fantastic, unbelievable. You conquered the arena of trials. We always knew you were good, but this is more than we expected. We insist that you let us tear down this arena and build a statue to commemorate this accomplishment. Ooh, new ability, coins, and a festival. Oh, there goes the arena of trials. Dude, oh, that's so cool. I love it. That's so good looking. All right, we gotta pose for a photograph here. Oh man, they can't stand in front of it. That's unfortunate. Oh man, I love that. Well, that's a great place to pause the episode. Very climactic ending. We'll try to gather some of that prismatic goo next time, and maybe start firing at the dragon with our catapults, or our ballista, I should say. And then I assume this will start getting off the ground just on its own. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Fabledom or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel, get your notifications going so you know when the videos go live, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.